Hey, what up, dudes? It's Jim. Okay, I didn't realize this when I first set up this motor. It's been shelved. My double spiral motor. Okay, I didn't realize this, but I was thinking about it and I had an epiphany. And I like it. I like it. I put a piece of tape so when I spin it, you could count the sine waves and slow it down and count the rotations to make sure, verify what I'm saying. Okay, when the magnets are all the same polarity, like this one, okay, it represents, and the coil is longitudinal to the rotor, it creates motion like a magnet going back and forth. You're not cutting the line of flux like the side, so you get single polarity one way, single polarity the other way. Watch, I'll do one rotation. So one rotation will be half a sine wave, and the other half of the sine wave, and back to the top will be one completed sine wave. Ready? I'll try to get one sine wave. Okay, now look, I went way past, that's where it went down. If I guess this to stop, and even when a heart stops, I might go down a little bit, but let's see. There it is. Okay, so that makes one sine wave. So one sine wave per rotation. Okay, and as you see, it inducts real nice. Clean, nice induction. And actually, I could, even hand spinning it, I could get 1.26 volts out of it. Now imagine if it was buzzing like, 3,500 RPM. If it was buzzing away. And imagine if this coil wasn't like 2 inches away, if it was like right next to it. And imagine if you had like 9 coils all around this thing, imagine the output, it would be substantially better. And the freedom to spin this is pretty much nothing. It's on skateboard bearings and whatnot. It's not too bad. Anyway, what's so special about this? What the special thing is, as I just showed and demonstrated, and if you watch my past videos, you could see it moves the magnet back and forth as you spin it because it creates a longitudinal moving magnetic fields. Longitudinal, this way. Okay? Now, that's special because the rotation direction is what way? The force required to make it happen is this way. This way. These magnets are going this way. So when you put force going this way, it creates moving magnetic field going perpendicular at a 90 degree angle to the direction of induction. Now, why is that special? A lot of people see where I'm going with this already. But anyway, so a coil is going to have a north pole and a south pole. It'll have 2 different poles, which will be emitting magnetic fields, right? And usually they slow down your rotor, causing drag, called Lenz law. It's all basic. But anyway, now on this setup, first of all, how is Lenz going to slow down rotation when the magnets are moving like this, the magnetic field, but the rotation is like this? It can't slow it down perpendicular. The only way it could slow it down is by the other magnets that are slowly coming in or away, and they could slow it down like that, right? But now let's think about that a minute. As I pointed out before, you get one-way current, right? One-way current per half rotation or per pass, right? So you have a north and a south on an entire row of magnet passes, a north and a south, and it doesn't change. It stays north and south, okay? So you have north pole. These are all north, and these are all north. So let's say north pole coming in, north pole coming in, north pole coming in. They're all facing one polarity of the coil. Now it starts north pole magnets coming in to the other polarity. So north pole magnets are coming into this polarity, then north pole magnets are coming into this polarity. There's no way 2 different polarities could oppose one-way magnets both going in the same direction, passing the same way. You see what I'm saying? It's neutralized. So not only is the induction like this neutralized, whatever induction, whatever backlash you're having from these magnets facing this coil is also neutralized. Okay? And then it does the same thing over here. Magnet goes this way, coil's one way, coil's the same way the whole way, but the magnets are the same the whole way. So the same side magnets are interfacing 2 polarities of the coil, one half and one half. So even if these did interact with the magnetic field of this, they're neutralized out because you have two different polarities. And not only that, we're 90 degrees perpendicular to movement, which can't slow down this rotor. So as far as I'm seeing, and as far as my brain is telling me, a design like this might be phenomenal.